This video is about dividing multi-digit decimals, and this just means we're going to see how many times one number, the smaller number, will fit into another number, the larger number. So with this problem, we have 0.21. We're going to see how many times that will go in to 6.783. Now, we don't want to work with this 0.21. I want to make it a whole number. So in order to do that, we're going to have to multiply it by 10, which means we're going to be moving the decimal to the right. So I'm going to move the decimal 1 time, 2 times to put it right here. Now remember, if we do it on this side, we have to do it with our 6.783. So we moved it once, twice to match the first side. So let's rewrite it so that it's a little less messy. So now instead of 0.21, we just have 21. And instead of 6.783, we have 678.3. Now don't let that big number scare you because it's the same thing as this up here. The decimal place has just moved. So let's X that out so we don't get confused. Now when we're working with this 21, we have to work with the whole number. We can't just pick the 2 or the 1, we have to pick the whole 21. So we're going to look 6. 21 cannot go into 6 because 6 is smaller. Okay, so let's look at the 6 and the 7. 21 can go into 67 because that's larger than 21. Now, I know in my head that 20 times 3 is 60, so I'm going to guess that 21 times 3 is around 67. So let's put that 3 here. 3 times 1 is 3. 3 times 2 is 6. And since this 63 is smaller than this 67, we can move on. 7 take away 3 is 4. 6 take away 6 is 0, so we don't need to write anything there. Now, again, we look at this 4. 21 cannot go into 4 because 21 is smaller, so we got to bring that next number down. 48. Just like with the 67, I know that 2 times 20 is 40, so I'm going to guess that it's 2. Let's try that out. 2 times 1 is 2. 2 times 2 is 4. Since 42 is smaller than 48, we can move on. 8 take away 2 is 6. 4 take away 4 is 0. Again, 0, we don't have to write it down. Now, before I do anything else, I notice that my decimal point is next. So I'm going to go on and move that decimal point right up here so I don't forget about it. So let's look at this. Can 21 go into 6? We know the answer is no because 6 is smaller than 21. So we bring that last number down and it turns into 63. Now I know by looking up here that 21 times 3 is 63. So let's put that 3 here. Let's make it a 63. 3 minus 3 is 0. 6 minus 6 is 0. Nothing there. And we have no more numbers left up here to bring down, so we are all done. So this is our answer, 32.3. So we know that the number 21 goes into the number 678.3, a total of 32.3 times. Now remember, this answer is the same as it would have been if we had divided up there. We just moved the decimal point so it would make it easier for us. And since we moved the decimal points on both sides, this answer is also the answer for this problem up here, so we are good to go.